Can you hear that? Let me just turn that off. This is one of the greatest gifts. My aunt got it for me, I think last year. It's a little Logix fan, but it's a USB. So I plug it into my computer, and in the summer, I just have it directly on my face. Welcome to a vlog. I am feeling like inspired to film. I haven't felt inspired to film in like months, honestly. I feel like the first month of quarantine I was happy to, and then I was just like, I have nothing to say, and we're not going anywhere, we're not doing anything. So I've been watching more YouTube and enjoying it, and I felt like picking up my camera today. It's already 1:15. Normally, like, I would not start filming because I, for some reason, have it in my head that I have to start vlogging at the crack of dawn. No. Thomas slept in today till 7, which was very exciting. Got groceries, and now I'm doing some work. I just called. This is like some weird stuff happening, right? Like, because we're not going places and doing things as we used to. I just renewed a prescription over the phone, renewed my driver's license over the phone, which was really weird. What else have I done today? This is like, besides all my normal stuff, like my client work and things. Oh yeah, I just filmed like some of the talky bits of my tattoo video, which will have been the video that went up before this one. Working on my property insurance. Like, it's weird. It's weird. Oh, I was texting with a neighbor because in our complex, we have to like, okay, I gotta turn this fan on. Editing Mare. I'm sorry if this is windy. Oh, that's nice. Marathoner asking me about my podcast. I was just texting with a neighbor. In our complex, we have to paint our decks every year. That's how much wear and tear they get. And they're like pretty like sticklers for how they look, which is nice, but I can't believe it's already happening and it's due this weekend. So I was just texting with her. I'm gonna go need to buy some paint, add that to the to-do list. Had a Zoom call with a client yesterday, and so now I'm just sending her like a follow-up, you know, doing the things. I just felt like vlogging. Got a little remnants of lunch. The unicorn is here. He is off for 6 weeks. It's heaven. It's heavenly. We have 2 more weeks together. It's gone by so fast. Anyways, he made hot dogs for lunch today, like veggie dogs and salad. So good. I love having him here. I'm gonna reply to that marathoner. It is called, she's asking about the podcast. It's called Finding Your Cape, the podcast, and it's available everywhere. Apple, Google, Spotify, Stitcher. You can hear Thomas on his bike downstairs, etc. Today's also the first nice day that we've had in a while. Another marathoner writing a book, sending me things and questions, so many things. I have a lot to talk about and a lot to tell you, but I'm distracted, so I'm gonna email this client back and then we're gonna record tomorrow's podcast. Thought I would show you the new setup because I have calmed down a lot. Back on the juggy train. You may remember I used to have a green one. I had to throw it out because it got disgusting. Wash your water bottles. So now I have a pink one. The unicorn also has one. It is 80 ounces of water, and I try and drink 1 before lunch and 1 before dinner. We're going slow today. I'm only half done 1 and it's 1 o'clock. Still 40 ounces of water. Okay. Paperwork until the end of time. I'm gonna do some work. Story of my life. some cold coffee in the OG marathoner mug. If you have one of these, let me know. This was in, I think, the first batch of merch I ever did. Would you want them again? They were just so hard to ship. That's why I have these instead. Well, let me show you a little merch closet. So I made these ones for finding your cape. Oh, they're in boxes. Hold on, this is... Well, we have these. I still have 2 of these little bad boys left. Travel mugs. And then I made these ones instead. So they're like lids, stainless steel, much easier to ship. And yeah, link below. There may be a little sneaky birthday coupon code as well. Check it out. I'm just gonna grab my mic. This is the microphone that I record my podcast with. It's from Blue. I'll link it below. Oh my God. Hold on. And then I get my headphones. They're by the brand LSTN or Listen. They work specifically with helping people in third world countries get like hearing aids and hearing tested. So these I've had forever. And then my little laptop. My camera battery gives me about 4 seconds warning before it shuts the camera off. So, okay, this little fan is definitely going to be too loud for the podcast, but we'll just put you here so you can get a real feel. If you, well, that's a lot, that's just chest, okay. If you watched a video that I put out in November, the unicorn helped me create a recording studio in my bedroom closet, which was super helpful and wonderful. That's where I recorded the audio version of my book, Finding Your Cape, linked below. Get it wherever books are sold. Digital, paperback, audio. So I recorded the audio version in my closet, but honestly, these podcasts are like long and it feels a bit weird to interview someone in my bedroom closet. And also, it was just like getting really uncomfortable to be standing in there for like over an hour. I'd much rather sit at my desk. So the audio quality is a bit less, but even for me who's like super picky about stuff, it's fine. And a podcast can be a little more like loosey-goosey than an audiobook could for quality. So I just sit at my desk now and record it. I use the app GarageBand, and that's about it. I balance the microphone on this tin of cards because I'm super professional. This week I'm going to be talking about how to stay mentally strong, and this anyone else like see the delivery truck and always wonder if it's for them? Just me. I just sit here and record it. The moral of the story. Oh, today's episode is going to be on how to be mentally strong. So I asked in the Marathoner Facebook group. I wasn't even thinking that this was going to be the topic. I haven't been super prepared in figuring out what topics are going to be. I just have been kind of like thinking that day whatever feels timely and what I want to talk about. I'm definitely not very organized with this bad boy. That's so funny. Oh, it's because the mic wasn't plugged in. I was like, why was that so ugly? Anywho, so I'm all over the place. I asked in the Marathoner Facebook group the other day, how do you stay mentally strong? And it wasn't because I was thinking this was going to be a topic of the podcast. It was just like sounded like something that I was interested in, because I myself haven't been feeling super mentally strong in the last like couple of weeks or so. And so I basically just wanted your advice, and now I have 3 pages of what's working for you, and I thought, yeah, this is definitely worth talking about on the podcast. So that is what I am about to do. Talk for 30 minutes to myself. Make sure that my phone is off. And the fan is off. I'm gonna close my office door. Okay, and now we just sit here with this setup. This is the very professional setup. Also, if you haven't listened to my podcast, it's called Finding Your Cape, the podcast. Linked below. It's available wherever you listen to podcasts. New episodes come out Wednesdays. This, although filming this, because I haven't filmed the podcast yet, is giving me like real radio vlogging throwbacks. Anybody else? Have any of you been here since the Sun FM days? I'm sure some of you have at least been here since I was on New Country. Somehow, soon it will already be a year since I left there. Perfect. Dun, dun, dun. Have you ever had a song in your head for like ever? I wonder, I keep thinking like I should look up what that means. I have had Get Ready for This in my head for like a month. You know that song? Dun, 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 dun. And sorry to the unicorn who's watching this video and hates me because he's had to hear me sing dun, 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 for like a month now. What does that mean? Welcome back to another episode. Thank you so much. I want to start out today by just saying thank you for making this podcast officially an award-winning podcast. And what are we, 3 months in? Since I recorded the last episode, have won a few local awards. I'm done recording and I'm just about to edit, but I thought I would mention this in case there's any of you who edit footage or audio, or I, for one, appreciate little tips like this. See how there's these big lines, these 2 spots. Somehow these are the only 2 spots where I messed up in that whole 30 minutes. Oh, it doesn't want to focus. Anyway, if I mess up, I clap so that when I'm pulling the audio, I can see where I need to edit, and it'd be different if this was an interview. But since it's just me rattling for 30 minutes, you can see I just have to make those 2 quick edits. One, I think I burped, and the other one, I think I needed a sip of water. So just to make it easier on yourself, I thought I would just mention that little tidbit. I am done my work for the day, and it's 3:30 and we are going to the beach. Not to actually swim. If you watched my last video, I got a tattoo with my sister and my niece, and it's still healing, so I can't actually go in yet. The unicorn, has no interest in going in yet. Honestly, it hasn't been hot. Like right now it's 30 degrees. This is the hottest it's been pretty much all summer. It's been like 20. Anyway, we're just gonna go find some shade and chill at the beach for a bit, play a little skip bow, get some fresh air. He just went into the store to get some snacks. Here's my terrible hand. This is the skip bow sitch, and Thomas is enjoying himself. We got almost a lake view. We're like the lake is far, far, far that way, but
you're all done.
This is a social distancing. You can see everyone staying away. Dinner has happened. A walk has happened. Now popcorn is happening. This is my little popcorn popper. If you've been here for a while, You'll remember I used to do it on the stove, and then there was a whole burned pot situation. Comment below if you remember where that pot ended up. But now, we use this. So we got a little popcorn action, a little lime bubbly, and we are on season 5 of Scandal, which I've seen before, but the unicorn has never seen. How would you describe Scandal in 3 words, sir?
Intense.
Uh-huh.
Unbelievable. Wow.
Intense, unbelievable, wow. It's good. If you've never seen it, good would be another descriptor. But yeah, it's super intense. I've seen it, so it's fun to watch his like mind be blown when things happen. So we're gonna do that, and I also have my laptop because I'm working on a very special project, and I got an email about it today and I need to do something for it. That's the evening. I'm gonna say goodnight now. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Felt nice to pick up the camera and vlog, so maybe we'll see some more of these. Podcast turned out really well. It's up now by the time this video goes up. Finding okay for the podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts. And I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Cheers. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.